Welcome back to another Hypixel video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to make a full-width pumpkin farm in Hypixel Skyblock. So as you can see, I am currently working on my third layer of pumpkin farm. I actually did not make it full width. I actually left a little room for some sugarcane to grow, and I actually didn't make it very efficient. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But yeah, today I'm going to be breaking down the numbers of the blocks you're going to need to make a full-width pumpkin farm that goes from one side of the world all the way to the other. As you can see, it is quite the farm. It does take quite a long time to build. I can average about one layer every 5 hours. Not very, time friendly, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to get money in Skyblock. There are probably way faster ways to do this, but this is what I am gonna do. A normal island size world, I guess you can't really upgrade it, is 10 chunks by 10 chunks, which means it's 160 by 160 blocks. One side of the world to the other is 160 blocks, and then that way to that way, also 160 blocks. So it's a perfect square. So you're going to need about 22,560 dirt blocks if you want to make it to the biggest scale possible. That is about 17 and a half rows of pumpkins. So yeah, each row is consistent of 2 things right here. So let me just show you real quick on the lower layers that I've completed. Here is one row, here's another row, etc, etc. So it's about, I think, 17 and a half rows if I counted correctly, which very well could be inaccurate. So it's about 22,560 blocks. That is not including the water sections here, which have been removed from the total of 25,600 blocks. So you need about 8 blocks between each row. I mean, each, I guess, section. You can call 2 of these rows a section, if you will. So let's see, we got 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, etc, etc, until you get to the end of your farm. So you're going to need about, let's say, 3,040 glowstone, just for the light source. Pumpkins cannot grow in the dark, so if you are actually thinking about building an island, let's say up there, and you do have things that are covering the sunlight, nothing can grow down here. So you do need some sort of light source, and I would highly recommend glowstone, as it is very not really affordable, but you can get it pretty easily. So yeah, 3,000 of these just every 8 blocks or so until you get to the end of your farm. And yeah, once you have those placed, you want to go ahead and start tilling the ground in this kind of fashion. Block, till, 2 blocks, till, 2 blocks, till, water. So that's the entire design. Repeat that process until you have your entire layer complete. Like I said, I average about 5 hours per layer, which isn't very efficient. I might be, messing up somewhere, but it's also pretty good to have soup on you. A couple of 200-minute soups will definitely make the process a lot easier. Yeah, you're also going to need a bunch of seeds. So each section has, I believe it is something. There are 70 like rows here of tilled blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc, etc. There are 70 of those, so you're going to need 11,200 pumpkin seeds, which is going to be pretty easy if you already have a farm, or if you just starting off. You might want to make some minions just so you can get the pumpkins going pretty fast. And you might want to get a rookie hoe just so you have a higher chance of getting double crops when you're starting off your pumpkin farm. And a really easy way to harvest them would be to make sure you're in the corner of a block right here, so just like this, and then make sure you have farmer boots on. You actually need a lot of pumpkins in order to make the farmer boots, or if you have the money, you can buy them. About 190,000 coins on the auction. But what you want to do is make sure you have a farming pet, which is pretty essential. It's one of the best ways of making farming levels. Just grab the rabbit real quick, and then start just demolishing them. Also make sure you're moving your mouse so you actually get the XP, because if you don't do that, you don't get as much. It's not efficient when you're trying to collect your farming XP. But yeah, that's how you do it. Also, you might want to go ahead and get a super compactor just so you can automatically compact them into their enchanted form. But yeah, with that, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I know it's not very in-depth, but it is definitely, I would think, kind of useful. So yeah, I got the numbers for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.